to our live chat. I'm Heather. I'm Director of Education here at Luminess. And guys, we are here each and every day for you so you learn more and more about Luminess. Anything I know, I want you guys to know. If you have questions, the 3 o'clock, we had some really good conversations about Luminess. We had some new people that started and they're like, no, it's too heavy. I had to fill up 3 times. So that is exactly what we want. And exactly, hey, Cindy, you need help? That's exactly what we want. We want you guys to ask questions. And if you're having issues like that, just know that the makeup is supposed to do what I'm telling you to do. Okay? That's that's bottom line. It will do what I say it's going to do. If it doesn't, then we need to tweak something, okay? Oh, hello. Okay. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Trish. And so just know that if you're having stickiness or it feels heavy, hey, Donna, or anything like that, you're spraying too heavy. Remember, with airbrushing with Luminess, you want to be 4 finger widths away. Hello, Lisa. How are you? Good to see you. You want to be 4 finger widths away. Keep moving your hand. And this isn't moving your hand. Technically it is, but I'm still just moving it in one spot. So when I say move it, you're going to keep moving. You are not going in to cover like this. You're not doing that. It's making passes, making passes. Hello, Ashley. Hello, Robin. And so that does take some getting used to, as far as we're so used to traditional makeup. We're so used to that of makeup on our face. And that's not what you want with Luminess. That's not what you're going to get. That's not what's supposed to happen when you're airbrushing. And so you're going to make, these passes. When you see me airbrush, guys, you should say, Heather's crazy. She's not spraying anything on her face. But by the end, you should be like, oh my gosh, her skin looks amazing. My skin looks amazing. That's what it should look like, is skin, flawless skin. Yes, use a paper. Mozette is saying use a paper towel. You can spray it on a paper towel, piece of paper. You can get like white paper, construction paper, and spray it on there. Betty says, hello. It's coming out and leaving little spots. So yours is sputtering. And so what you want to do, Betty, is when you clean it, you're going to run hot water through here or Tip Top cleaner. Then I want you to pull all the way back on the trigger. See how I'm pulling all the way back on the trigger? You're going to stick a Q-tip right in there. Let me get one out and I'll do it. Do this. Back all the way on the trigger. Then put your Q-tip in here, turn it, and that you're cleaning it that way. Another thing to do, soak it in hot water for a little bit. You can fill up a coffee mug and just plop that bad boy right down in there to make sure that the bowl is filled up, or pop this off the hose, lay it flat in a bowl. I used to use Tupperware bowls, do the hot water, not boiling hot water, just the hot water in the faucet. And then Betty, if that's one way to correct it. A blender is another way you can correct it if that happens. Sometimes that happens, but that just tells me that you need to clean your stylus. Because there's something in there that's it's hanging onto that needle and it's starting to sputter. Chances are you just need to clean in here, but I cannot say this enough. Pull back on the trigger because we need to remove that needle and then clean there. All right. Jane, Robin, Cindy, Muzette's on YouTube, and hello. I'm giving you a message. So yeah, all you need to do is clean it. All right. But Lisa just said, if it keeps doing that, call customer service. Remember, guys, we have a 1-year warranty, and some of you may opt in for the extended warranty, but we have a 1-year warranty on our products. We stand behind our products. Even if that warranty is gone, still call customer service because they can help you. It might be that you just need a new needle. But I always tell you guys, get an extra stylus when they go on sale. Okay? just get one, because if you have to send your stylist in, what are you gonna do? You can't airbrush. So get an extra stylist. You have it as backup, because 9 times out of 10, if I'm getting ready, because mama likes to sleep, I don't have a lot of time. So I'm just like, boo, 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 boo. I have to get a 4-year-old dress who doesn't like to get dressed all the time. So I'm like, okay, if my stylist sputters, I don't want to have to deal with it right then. I could pop it off, pop on the new one, and deal with it when I get home. So those are things that you can start thinking about when you want to get another stylist, okay? Hello, Deborah. Carrie has a question. Does contour go on before or after blush? I tend to do it after, wondering which is a better process. So Carrie, I like how you asked that question, and this is probably going to seem like a vague answer. It's whatever works for you. It honestly, it is. It sometimes, and I'm going to do it today, where I'm going to contour and do blush first, and then I'm going to airbrush my foundation on over it. In my process, in my head, it makes sense to contour first and then do the blush second, because I want to see the pink, and I don't want to mute that with the contour. And so I do end up putting a little bit of blush on top of the contour. So I am going to do, and I'm actually going to do all that first before I do my foundation. But right now, what I want to do, which we haven't done in a while, the other thing, I had my my sample kit today, and or last night, and you know, my little friend, he's been hanging around a long time. He doesn't want to go anywhere. What I did is I actually put, hey, just like, oh, I actually put a little bit of the gold Luminess on, and that's in our kinetic and in the contour. This one right here, that you can get for free with the 3 different, the mask, the bamboo polish, and the gold. I put a little bit right here and slept in it to like draw that out, because I didn't have my acne pen at home, and it kind of went away. I still need to work on it, but you know, hey, man, everybody is up this morning. Can you do extra years today? What do you mean by that, Robin? Angela, skincare for large pores. Definitely you want the bamboo polish and the rose gold mask. The rose gold mask is going to help with the large pores. Now, the other thing is you're going to want Velvet Veil for sure. This is a blur, and it's going to help blur wrinkles and crinkles and large pores. It is beyond amazing. You'll put a little bit on before you airbrush, okay? And you can spot put it, like you can put it in certain spots, or you can put it everywhere. Or if you're like most people, you'll want to bathe in it, because it is amazing. Let me find my brush. And because I've been running out of everything at my house, and so I think I might have to use this one. Let me see if I brought it. I ran out of my brow pencil, which I was very sad about. And so, hold on, I'm trying to find it. I didn't bring it. Okay, so I'm going to do the, I'm going to redo them. So I had to do them with powder. Let's see. Hillary, I'll have to check on that. I don't know exactly if there's a difference or what is the difference. So let me check on that, Hillary, and I will let you know. Oh, eyes. So Robin, wait, now years. You want me to do eyes at the 3 o'clock? Airbrush eyes or regular eyes? Everyone keep up on YouTube. Okay, so now I'm actually going in, because the other thing, I had to do it with eyeshadow today, and I can tell like it's a little soft here. So we are going to do it old school, how I used to do it a while back. See, I've cream contour for so long. Went on before foundation. I'm trying your way. Makes more sense. Yay! I love being right. Just kidding. All right, so I'm going in. This brush might be too big. I don't know where my other little brush is. Dad nabbit. And I don't have anybody to blame it on that took it. I go here, make my arch. Now I do have on a little bit of foundation with Boost It. Guys, I've been loving Boost It. I think Boost It's something I forget about. And then you guys were asking questions about it, and I started using it because I was putting it on in the morning so I didn't scare everybody just coming to work with no makeup on. And I really, really like the way it looks. But it was probably a couple of tries before I was seeing it, if that makes sense. Airbrush. Okay. I will. I'll do airbrush eyes today. Oh, did I? Guys, we have so many people on. I'm so excited about this. So if I don't see all, I have Musette on YouTube, and then I have Danica on Facebook. So if I miss anything, or Cindy, if I miss anything, please answer. Or my helpers. All right. So if you're just now tuning in and you're wondering what I'm doing, this is the new thing. Everybody's doing it. Just kidding. All right. So I'm just doing my concealer around my eyebrows because I'm having to kind of tweak, a better word than fix. Hey, Karen. Good morning. Musette, you're doing too much. This is brown. I think I want coca. I say Jana, I say coca, and it bugs her, so that's why I say it. All right, so I'm going in now. Because this is angled, guys, you can make those hair-like strokes. So what I did is right now, I framed my eyebrow in concealer. And now I'm going in because I had to fix it. I ran out of my eyebrow, 2-in-1 eyebrow pencil. And now I'm going in and I'm fixing my eyebrow because it wasn't as precise as I like it. And so that way I can kind of tweak it. Yeah, use a lighter concealer. So this is not Buff. Where's the other one? What are they with it? It's Okra. I don't know what I just did with it. Ecru would be a little bit too light, and I think it would highlight too much. So I did Ecru because this is around my eyebrows. I normally use Buff because Buff acts like a color corrector on me. So I will do Buff on my lids, and you'll see the difference. But you can use the shade that's right for you. And then I'm going in. Framing that a little bit. Okay. And now I can go in, and usually I would do a mascara wand, a little brush, or I'm using the comb part or the brush part of my eyebrow brush or lash brush. Okay. Now I can blend this out. Now that I have my brows shaped, the way I want them. And I can blend this down. Because obviously, what do we not want to see? Hard lines, okay? I am going to put buff on my lid so you can see, so you will be able to see the difference. But you do have to make sure to go in there and buff those out. You don't want to see the concealer line, like you can see the line right here. Just buff that down. And guys, look at the brush that I'm using. I mean, I'm using this brush. It's a little bit too big, but notice I'm not dragging it. I'm pat it. You'll never see me go, eek. I'm just patting those lines out. Okay. Now let me go in with buff. Aw, thank you, Bonnie. Let me see if I'm missing anything. Oh, Muzette does the brows like this on the regular. If you like very precise brows, this is the way to go. Because it's just, if you can color inside the lines, that's what you're doing. So you can just form that line. And then if you do, I see one that I need to tweak. So hold on. So I can still go in. And tweak them a little bit more. Okay. All right. So now I'm going in. I'm going to put the buff on my lid because I have dark lids. I'll just use this brush. And you can use the warmth of your finger as well, because we know that this concealer does not move, but sometimes the warmth of your hand, your finger, can help blend it a little bit more. Can you see the difference? See how that corrected my dark lid? Because it acts as a brow highlight or a kind of a cover up. What do you call it? Color corrector. I think we all, especially when we get older, we have to fight that unibrow. All right. Okie dokie smoky. So that's done. Now I'm going in. There's still some powder on my brush here, so I'm just going to swipe. Why am I doing this? Why am I dusting powder on my lid right now? Somebody tell me. Linda, buff is darker than ecru, but it's darker pink. Ecru's the lightest. Yeah, the buff is thebomb.com. Yes, it sets it. It sets it. Anytime you use a liquid, a cream, anything like that, we want to set it with powder. Do you need a lot of powder? Nope. You want to set it with a little bit of powder. I still had powder on this brush, okay? So that's why I just went boop, boop, just to set it, and then I'm done. If I use it under my eyes to set it, I'll start it here and then swipe here. Remember, the first touch of the brush is where most of the makeup's going. When you do eyes, you can do this and like kind of put the makeup there and then blend it. The first touch is where most of the makeup is going. Yes, our concealer, thank you, Cindy. Our concealer acts as a primer. If you are one that you're like, Heather, I don't care what it is, I never can have my makeup stay on, my eye makeup stay on, I have my eyelids sweat, whatever that case may be, guys, use our concealer. It does not allow movement. Bam, you are set. You can use regular concealer here, and then you can airbrush concealer here, or X out, or eraser, whatever it is, you can use under here. So you can use the concealer, the liquid concealer, as the primer, and then just use regular underneath. All right. I'm gonna go in and fix this guy here. And then we're going to get started as far as makeup at the 11 o'clock hour. We, ochre is a good one. Ochre, and I would say ochre and buff are similar, except like ochre is more my color. Buff is kind of my color, but with the pink undertone. So that's why I use it as a color corrector, as a primer, as a like that kind of situation. What is good to help cover scars? So Stacy, if there is texture, that's one thing. But again, Velvet Veil. Velvet Veil is going to help blur wrinkles and crinkles, all that. So you can put it on the scar, and then you can, if there's discoloration, you can airbrush. If it's red, you'll want to do a little bit of green, or you can use the peach color corrector to blend that out a little bit, and then airbrush your foundation on over that. And you can do those steps. With airbrush coverage, guys, it's about steps. It's about passes. I don't like saying layers, because layers to me seem heavy, and airbrush makeup should not feel heavy. It should feel like your natural skin. So if it feels sticky, if it feels heavy, you're spraying too much. So it works with your skin. How it's going on is like little pixels all over your face, and you're making those passes and you're filling in those pixels, okay? So that's why it's not layering up. All right, yeah, Velvet Veil is magic, so definitely get that. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate that. You guys are so sweet. You're following my rules. Remember, we have 3 rules. We're going to keep adding them, but right now, our first rule is do something different before you take your makeup off. Whether it's add a bright lip that you thought you would never wear, or maybe it's contouring, maybe it's eyeshadow, a smoky eye, whatever that case may be. Maybe it's putting on lashes. You're going to want to do something before putting on your, or before taking off your makeup. So do one thing different before you take your makeup off. Our second thing is compliment a stranger. You're walking out of the grocery store, somebody looks cute. Oh, you look so cute. Oh, I love your hair. Compliment a stranger. You never know if it goes in your head, if something grabs your eye in a good way, not like, oh, you look like a hot mess. No, if something is positive and you're like, oh, you look really cute, say it. Say it. And then we're going to work on our inside voice. If you hear something negative about yourself, if you hear in your head something negative about yourself, because this happens all the time when I'm getting dressed, I'm like, oh, I look fat in that. I can't do that. Say 2 good things about yourself. We're going to retrain, like we're having to retrain our brain into thinking about airbrush makeup. We're retraining our brain to say positive things about us, positive things about other people, and looking flawless. All right, guys, I will see you soon at 11 o'clock. If you are a Luminess beauty, make sure you jump over to our Luminess Facebook page. We're going to go over the sales and the promos that start today. You do not want to miss out on that, guys. Just real quick, I'll go over a little bit. The Lash Wings Lash Bundle ends the 29th. Beep, no more, gone. If you spend right now $40 or more, you're going to get the lip scrub. If you buy our palettes, eyeshadow palettes are $29.99, but with the tarot card palettes, if you buy Lovers, you get Strength. If you buy World, you get Moon. It's a BOGO. So why wouldn't you buy the BOGO? We also have Mask and a Snap, which you get 4 masks. And then you get, if you buy all 4 for $99, you're going to get Snapback for free. It is an amazing deal, guys. Amazing. So check those out. I know you already have, but if you are a Luminess Beauty, jump over to the other side and we're going to talk about it. All right. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.